And it's PJ.
And we are here in a new home, Pete. You were new for us, and this is the inaugural first game here in Dallas, Texas. It is the Texas Ramblers, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big D.
yes, we are in town. It is not only the first game of the regular season, it is the first game for this team at all, and it is the first game in the stadium. So everything that happens tonight's a first. First home run will be hit here. First player to hit a home run on the team. Here's the team showing up on the screen right about now. This is going to be the team we want to take all the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we saw some good things in the preseason. They had 2 preseason games. They split them. Wound up having some trouble with the closing pitcher in the first game, but they were able to, the pitchers, Fernando Beefy, and then I can't remember who was the relief pitcher that came in, combined for a shutout in the second game. So we got some good pitching and we got some questionable pitching. We got some good hitting.
Yeah, I think it was Leland Bull.
That's right.
Yeah, because I wondered if he was related to Arf Bull.
Arf Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah. And I think it was like a 4-hit shutout. So we got some good pitching in that second game.
Yeah, which is something we were used to seeing back down in Arizona with the B-Wolves, but we come here and the team is not quite star-studded as it was there. If you look by the overall, our top players are A-, Spray Bellamy and Swiddle Heath at the top. Our pitching staff down there at the bottom is, it's I guess B-. Our best pitchers at B. It's more reliable.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, more reliable. Yeah, is the B pitcher. Tobias Glover B-. Like you say, I think all in all, if you took them together, I'd probably range out about a C, maybe C+ average for our pitching staff, which may need some work before we get too deep into the season.
They may. Well, we don't have much. We don't have anything to, no highlights or anything like that. It's a brand new season. It's always a great part this time, early in the year, the beginning of the season. It could be anyone. Everyone's got a chance. Everyone's going to fight to start off on the right foot. It's a 38-game season this season. We want to look down at our, because this is new. This is new to everybody but us. So season standings, this tells you obviously everyone's at the bottom. There was one game, Swordfish and the, who was it?
Overdogs.
Overdogs took them 6-0. We watched that game. But this, I'm looking right now at the standings at the different conferences. So we got the Liberty Conference, Eastern Division, which is going to be, I'm looking at that, thinking the Platypi are going to be on top. It's going to be a fight with them and the Jacks. So our Central Division, the Moose and the Crocodons are going to be tough. It's hard to tell about the Ramblers. Western Division, I'm going to pick the, that's tough too. I guess the Nemesis were big last year, but I think the Herbisaurs are going to be on top there. Maybe Herbisaurs fighting with Sawteeth. In the Continental Conference, my picks are going to be, because I'm going to do this at the beginning of the season, my picks are going to be probably, I think the Grapplers will be on top there. They'll be fighting it out with the Freebooters. Plains Division, I think the Sirloins will be the holdouts there. I think they got the Plains Division wrapped up on day one. Pacific Division, I think, is the toughest one. Buzzards, I'm not sure, but you got B-Wolves, Blowfish, and Moonstars. These are teams that are perennial playoff teams.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, in the Plains Division, the Sirloins, I think, might have their hands full with the Heaters. The Heaters can be pretty good, too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
They got a new home, yeah. And so I guess if people don't know, I'll just run down them real quick. It's the Philadelphia Platypi. Now, Philadelphia Platypi moved from San Diego to Philly. So every team, there's only one city that has 2 teams now, and that's New York. Still the Wide Loads and the Wild Pigs. Other than that, everyone in their own building. Philadelphia Platypi out in Founders Field. Got the New York Wide Loads at Apple Field in New York. It was the Jacks. Now the Jacks are Baltimore Jacks out in Peril Point. You got the Swordfish down in Castillo Arena down in San Juan, Puerto Rico. 4 teams out of the country this year. 1 Canadian, 1 Puerto Rican, and 2 Mexican. Central Division, you got the Michigan Moose still at the Motor Yard. You got our Ramblers here at the Corral in Dallas, Texas. The Crocodons are up in Chicago now. Chicago Crocodons at the Wackerd Wheel. And then you got the Atlanta Wildcats. Used to be the Sandcats. They're now in Atlanta. The Wildcats. They moved brick by brick the Tiger Den out there. Western Division, you got the Oakland Overdogs. They moved up the coast, and they are now in Socorro Hills, and they're liking it there so far.
Yes, sir.
Hawaii Nemesis still staying in Shaka Sports Turf. The Tacoma Herbivore is still out at the Emerald Diamond, and the San Jose Sawteeth still at Bengata Bowl in San Jose. Atlantic Division, you got the New York Wild Pigs still, the other team at Apple Field. It's now the Tampa Bay Grapplers. Tampa Bay Grapplers playing at the Battery Bay down in Tampa. You got the Montreal Wax Bills up at the Stade Royal in Montreal. You got the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters still at El Viejo. Plains Division, the St. Louis Sirloins in the I'm doing this all by memory. Lafayette Corner, Hot Corners at the Golden Fields, Golden something or other in Omaha, Nebraska. You got the Colorado Lockhorns in Colorado Springs at the Big Sky Ballpark, and the Heaters down in Ciudad Colores down in Monterrey, Mexico. And then finish things off another Mexican team. You got the Guadalajara Buzzards playing at Parque Jardineros. The Arizona Beavles, as we know, played in Phoenix, Arizona. The LA Blowfish out at Swagger Center, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the San Diego Moonstars, the defending championships, San Diego Moonstars at the Colonial Plaza in San Diego. So that's what this sort of the season's going to look. In fact, we're starting our season against the defending champs. It was an all San Diego championship last year. The Moonstars took it in 3 games, best of 3 series, and a lot of old players made it back to old teams, but that team was not much changed. So the Moonstars, just by the fact that they had at least 85% of their roster intact, are set to be a pretty good team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're going to be playing, and they want everybody to know that the road to the championship goes right through their ballpark.
It does, right from home base out to center field.
Yes, sir.
Well, we might as well get started. That's going to bring you to tonight. So a little bit more about the team. I'm sorry about the economy for our team. Get used to this team. We got the budget this year is $171 million around the team, and our payroll is $136.7. We got a surplus of $34.3 billion. So we could look at other players this season, but we also with this surplus we get almost $1 billion a game for player development, which is something we weren't used to where we came from. That'll be nice to see if we can develop anybody out here.
It will be. Yeah, we've got some money to play with. Obviously, it's our first, as you were saying, our first season with the Ramblers. So we'll probably play a little bit, get used to some of these guys, and see where we might be lacking or where we might be able to put some of that money to make help this team get better.
There you go. One more quick note. We'll show you our schedule here for those who are interested. We're starting off here. We got Glover against the Moonstars, and then you can go down the list here. There's games 1 through 17. A lot of games at home in this first. Let's see, it's a 19 games is the halfway mark, isn't it? 38 game season, so it's a little short. Last season was 44. We're down to 38 with the way that they are, that'll be nicer. It should be a few weeks quicker. So when you get to the second half there, which is after 19, it turns.
A lot of road games.
Yeah, a lot of road games. Although so that'll be big. And then we finish off the season against a couple divisional teams. Yeah, right, because the Wildcats are in division. So we'll finish the divisional team out in Atlanta. So, good stuff. All right, I think I'm fairly well-winded. You ready, Pete?
Yes, sir. I'm ready to go.
All right, let's do this then. Welcome, Texas fans. I got the 10-gallon hat, Pete, and the boots.
Yes, sir.
You had the duck coming in. I was
gonna say there's no room in this booth for me with that hat on, brother. You're gonna have to get rid of that.
Nonsense. All right, it's game 1 of 38. It is the San Diego Moonstars against the Texas Ramblers, and there are no records. The Moonstars are known as extreme rotation aces, so we'll have to keep that in mind late game. And the Ramblers are contact specialists. We got good offense, good power, really good connectivity, and fair defense. So look to be an offensive team, at least out of the gate. Starting pitchers for tonight, the Moonstars going to put their seasoned veteran on the mound, Alicia Woodrow, one of the best pitchers in the game. She's known mostly for her accuracy, but her velocity is great, and her junk is phenomenal. So she's going to be tough to face off with. Some of these new character attributes that we're going to get used to. We don't know exactly what they mean, and we're going to kind of learn them as we go. I've did some studying in the off season, and I don't remember anything. Okay. So we'll have to see. But she gets ahead, which I think means that she tends to have better accuracy, which earlier on in the pitch count. That's her strength.
If she can get ahead, yeah. If she can get a couple strike, 1-0, 2-1, 2, that kind of thing. Her stats will improve, I believe. So as long as she gets ahead, like you were saying, early in the count, she gets harder to hit.
All right, how about those notable players for those guys?
Notable players for the Moonstars, you got Nance Tools, the shortstop. She's got good power and good ability to connect and better than average speed on the base pass. She's got no stats as of yet. You got T. Osterini. I'm not familiar with this gentleman. He plays first base. He's got really good power, but less than average ability to connect, and about average speed, a little bit better than average speed on the base pass. And then Boo Lewis, the catcher. We know Boo. We go way back with Boo Lewis. Less than average speed on the base pass, but he is a very good fielder with a very strong arm, so you're not going to get too many steals against Boo Lewis.
Yeah, we got to keep that in mind.
Yes,
Osteroni, I think, new to the league this season, so it'll be neat to see what he can do. We're going to put our top pitcher on the mound, Pete. It's Tobias Glover. Glover is known mostly for, looks like his accuracy, but his velocity is comparable. His junk is fair. It's pretty good. So he's a good pitcher. He's also known as a rally stopper, which is nice. So we could use that defensively, and he has an elite cut finger based on his stats.
Yes, sir. And we're going to have going up against him, going behind him today, we got Swindle Heath, the third baseman. He's got good power, good ability to connect, and better than average speed on the base pass. You got
Spray Bellamy is actually a third
Spray
base.
Bellamy. How could I forget? Spray Bellamy and Swindle. Okay, so I had that juxtaposed.
Yeah.
Spray Bellamy is at third base. Swindle Heath is at left field. I'm sorry, everybody. It's the first game. Okay, so he's got good power. He's got very good ability to connect, less than average speed on the base pass. And then you have Corbin Hurta, the center fielder, who tends to do designated hit, whereas Kid Paul tends to play center field. So Corbin Hurta, regularly the designated hitter. He's got good power. Better than average ability to connect, better than average speed on the base pass. So much more of an offensive threat than a defensive one.
Yeah, and for y'all Texans in the know, Spray Bellamy and Swindle Heath are the two top players on the team, right down that left side. That's where we have most of our talent stacked up. Although the rest of the team is pretty well talented, Pete, we're known as a scholarly team.
Yes, sir, and both Swindle Heath and Corbin Hurta went yard during the preseason. So, so there's some power in that lineup as well.
They did. All right, we are going to get the lineup for the assistant coach, and it looks a little something like this today. It is going to be the batting order, Swindle Heath at left field, starting off. We're going to have Spray Bellamy at third base, batting second. Batting third, Corbin Huerta. Again, Huerta is going to be designated hitcher, filling in for the pitcher there. Batting cleanup is going to be our center fielder, Kid Paul. Behind him at second base, Marcos Murillo, batting fifth. Batting sixth, Noah McLean will be playing shortstop. At first base, John Contreras, as Pete mentioned, the other home run hitter of the preseason. John will bat seventh. Batting eighth, Maximiliano LeBlanc. He'll be catching behind the plate today. And Repo Reeves in right field will finish things off. On the mound, starting pitcher number 1 of 4 in the rotation, it is Tobias Glover. Again, known mostly for his velocity. And, well, you read it all. Are you ready to go for this, Pete?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Tobias Glover, he had a pretty good outing in that first preseason game where I think he faced off against these very same Moonstars, didn't he?
He did. How about that Moonstars lineup? What you got?
Moonstars, you got Gustafson in left field leading off, Nance Tools, the shortstop, batting second, Hackman at third base batting third, Ostorino at first base batting fourth, Nail in right field, Rusty Bustum, the designated hitter, hitting sixth, Windy Wheels, the center fielder, Boo Lewis, the catcher, and then Pepe Vinicio, how can I forget, the second baseman, and of course Alicia Woodward on the bump. So as we get into the first They'll meet at home plate to exchange the lineups and have a gang fight there. Gustafson, Nance Tools, and Herbert Hackman getting a first look at Tobias Glover here in the top of the first here in the corral, and bunting is up and the fans are out, and it's a beautiful day for baseball.
Oh man, it's packed in here.
Yes, sir. Neutral and fit. Gustafson is an RBI 0, but a fastball hitter. First pitch is fouled off. Strike one. Second pitch is outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Gustav Gustafsson, the left fielder for the Moonstars. That's an if for call, second strike. Very quickly, Gustav Gustafsson finds himself behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's fouled out. And
careful.
Pitcher went for a dive to try and make that happen, but he couldn't get it, so that was a foul ball. Gustafsson will get another pitch, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Tobias Glover starts the day with a K.
First K for the team and the building.
Yes, sir. Nance Toole steps in. She's neutral and fit. She's a stealer and a utility player. Toole's playing shortstop for the Moonstars. 1 out with nobody on. And there's a shot. That's going to get through into left field for a clean single. So Nance Toole's at first base with 1 out, and in steps Herbert Hackman. Herbert Hackman is a neutral and fit. He's a big hack. Tobias Glover now with a runner at first base who's a stealer. I'm going to keep an eye on that.
All right. There she goes. Oh, so close.
A close play at second base, but Nance Tools was able to steal second. So no balls, 1 strike to Hackman. 1 on with 1 out. Second pitch to Hackman's in there for a called strike, and now he's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's high, ball 1. 1-2. Tobias Glover with that elite cut finger fastball. There's a roller foul. Hackman will get another pitch. Hackman playing third base for the Moonstars. Glover steps off the bag, and Tools gets back to second. So it's popped up into foul territory, and Contreras is there to make the catch. So 2 outs, and Nance Tools has to stay hold up at second. So 2 outs with a runner at second. Testy Osteroni. I love it. 2 outs with a runner at second base. Osteroni is injury prone. Takes the first pitch outside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. To Testy Osteroni, the Moonstar first baseman. That's outside as well, ball 2. Glover trying to paint that outside corner. There's a foul ball into the dugout along the first base side. So that'll make it 2-1 now. That one's fouled off now along the third base line, and that evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base. That one drifts high, ball 3. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Tobias Glover, there's going to be a single into left field, and the throw is going home. And Testy's going to take second on the throw home. But with the speed of Nance Tools, he was sure there was going to be a play at home. Dale Nail stepping in. He's an ace exterminator. Dale Nail, 2 outs, 2 on. Top of the first. Glover delivers a strike. Strike 1. That's in there for called second strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Tobias Glover with his stats elevated here. I don't know why, because he's a rally stopper. So that one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That one's popped straight up and back out of play. 1-2. Dale Nail, the right fielder, staying alive in the batter's box. There's a rolling, swinging bunt, but unfortunately it was able to roll foul before the catcher could get it. 1-2. There's a shot into left field, and Swindle Heath was able to come up on it and make the play. So no damage done. And we're going to head into the bottom of the first. No score. Swindle Heath, Spray Bellamy, and Corbin Hurt. I got to get a first look at Alicia Woodrow.
All right. Well, that could have been worse. It was okay. I was just worried about the pitch count.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he did have.
He likes the outside pitch. She likes to get ahead. She gets the first word. First pitch in for strike. 0 in the count. Swindle Heath. Second one, a bullet. 97 miles an hour inside. Misses ball one. One apiece now. Pressure up a little bit. There's her second strike. She's got him in a hole. Reaches down, fouls, hit that off for the first base line. Still 1-2. Late swing back to the mound, a comebacker. She stops it, picks it up, throws it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Yes, sir. Spray Bellamy stepping in. He's neutral and fit today. Favors the outside pitch. He's known as a big hack. Big hack. So first pitch to Bellamy's outside, ball 1. That one's over the inside corner of the plate. Strike 1. 1-1 now. That's the same spot. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out to Spray Bellamy. That one's low. That'll even the count. 2-2. Bellamy playing. There's a roller to the shortstop. Nance Toole. She'll pick it up, make the throw to first. Osterini will pick it out of the air for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and then steps Corbin Huerta.
Corbin Huerta. All right, we got. It's okay. It's a DH is coming up, Pete. We're not done yet. Alicia Woodrow still fit. First pitch, a late swing, third base line to Hackman, picks it up, throws it over to first. It's 3 up, 3 down.
Yes, sir. So the Ramblers short appearance at the plate there. We're going to head into the top of the second. No score. Rusty Bustum, Windy Wheels, and Boo Lewis going to get a first look at Tobias Glover, who threw 23 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and gave up 2 hits in the first inning.
Rusty Bustum batting right, Northern Northson for his contact. Glover started this game off. The very first batter to bat, he struck him out. Locked and loaded. One of your advertisers here. He throws his slider in there, fouls it back off the net. Does Rusty Bustum. First strike. I think it's a quick second strike on him there. Got that elite cut finger. Let's see what he can do right here. Wind up the throw. Swings, hits that third base line foul ball. Still 0-2. Got him in a hole. That's an easy pop-up back to the mound. Glover sees it in the air. He's going to pull that in if nothing wrong happens. And your Texas fans are cheering him on. You got some Moonstar fans that made the trip over here. You got Windy Wheels coming up now. He's fast if he gets on. He's also known as an easy target and a sprinter. So I like Glover's chances against him. Number 6 here, still doing well on his stamina. Throws a pitch inside near the hands. Misses. Oh, it's a ball. Yeah, ball 1. 1 to the count. To Windy Wheels, who's a championship center fielder. There's a strike. Now we're even at 1 apiece. Here in the top of the second inning in Dallas, Texas, with this new Texas Rambler team. Oh, he checks on that one, but it's in there for strike 1 and 2. He's got him in a good place. Got him in a hole. Can Tobias Glover pull on some of that Hurley Bender from Arizona? He reaches down, hits a bad pitch. Fouls it off first base line, foul ball. Still 1-2. Glover likes to get him behind in the count. Ooh. That one a little outside. There's a little strange little glitch on my end. We are locked up now.
Too. It went all the way back to the
Yeah, it did. He just watched it go past and then picked it up. All right, 2 apiece. 2-2, 1 out. Thinking it over, looking for the right. He's going to throw a 33rd pitch here.
Uh-oh, I got another glitch.
There goes down the ground into Klein, who picks it up. Easy 1 pump throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
All right. I may have to get a new controller.
Oh, all right. Ooh, Lewis, the catcher.
Although, to be honest with you, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know either. We get some weird.
I'm getting a lot of, lag and stutter.
Yeah, me too. Oh, that's weird, too. All right, hold on a second here, folks. We're going to take a little pause for just a second here. 1 second. Could you pause or no?
Yeah, I'll pause.
Okay. I see my. Okay, I think we're back now, folks, right?
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
I don't see your connection setting up there, but okay. Little technical timeout here at Corral in Dallas, Texas, but I think we're coming back now. Tobias Glover, we're going to start things back up again. It's a roller on the ground to Contreras, who's going to toss it over to Glover, who's going to grab the bag for that 3rd out.
Yes, sir. So we're heading into the bottom of the second. Still no score. Kid Paul, Marcus Murillo, and Noah McLean going to get a first look at Alicia Woodrow through 11 pitches in the first inning. Moonstars out hitting the Ramblers 2-0. Kid Paul, the center fielder, neutral and fit. He's an RBI hero, but he is injury prone. Alicia Woodrow likes to get out front. First pitch is low, ball one. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Kid Paul. That's outside, ball 2. 2-1. That's in there for a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. That one's lifted into the stands along the left field side.
Oh.
And swing and a miss. Strike 3 down goes. Oh! It gives him the wave. Marcus Murillo stepping in.
Murillo. All right, we're facing, I didn't see where she was. Okay, first pitch and their first strike. Boy, she's good, Pete. 0-1 the count to Marcus Murillo. Right swing on the ground. Oh, Nance Tools reach over and picks up. Any other shortstop but Nance Tools, that would have got past. But she guns him down at first for the second out.
Yes, sir. 2 up, 2 down. No McLean steps in. He's neutral and fit. No McLean is playing shortstop for the Ramblers. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to McLean is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. McLean steps out. That one's high, ball 1. That'll even the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a shot that's going to drop in front of the right fielder for a clean single. Dale Nail will pick it up and get it into Nance Tools at second, but the Ramblers with their first base runner today, John Contreras, going to step in.
Yeah, Noah McLean gets the first hit in this building for the Ramblers. All right, now we got somebody on who's not very fast. Contreras puts one on the ground straight to Osteroni, who's going to walk it down for the third out.
Yeah. So we got one hit on the board. We're going into the top of the third. Still no score. Pepe Venicio's first hit back. Gustav Gustafson 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Nance Tools 1 for 1. Glover at 34 pitches with 1 strikeout, giving up 2 hits. So Pepe Venicio is neutral and fit. He's a bad ball hitter. Likes to hit those bad balls.
Not a belly itcher.
Base for the Moonstars. First pitch to Venicio is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. 1 strike. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Glover throwing his 37th pitch in the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And now Venicio's behind in the count. 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the 3rd. That's outside, ball 2. Count is even now, 2-2. There's a shot that's going to get into right center field, and Kid Paul will pick it up and make the throw in to the cutoff man, but that's going to be a stand-up double for Pepe Venicio, and in steps Gustav Gustafson. He's 0 for 1 today. He's an RBI 0 but a fastball hitter, so with Venicio with speed at second base and nobody out, the pressure starts to come up a little bit on Tobias Glover.
Well, they are defending champs.
First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Yes, they are. Luckily, Gustafson's an RBI 0. That's popped up out of play along the third baseline. So very quickly, Gustafson in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, he anticipated that one, but he held off. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That's inside, ball 2. And very quickly, the count is evened up, 2-2. Venicio at second base. That one's popped up. Oh. And it started out in the wrong direction. Luckily, the left fielder was able to pick it up. Nance Tools, 1 for 1 with a single. So 1 on with 1 out. And Nance Tools standing in there. She's a tough hitter. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. She is 1 for 1 today with a single, her first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Very quickly, Nance Tools is in the hole, 0-2. Tools also with a stolen base today. That one's popped up into right field. The right fielder, Repo Reeves, there makes the catch. He's going to make the throw in quickly to Murillo, the second baseman. Yeah, and now 2 outs. Herbert Hackman steps in. He's 0 for 1 today. Pepe Venicio led off with a stand-up double, and he hasn't been able to move since. So 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. First pitch to Hackman's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Hackman is a big hack. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on a pitch that you just had no chance at. Tobias Glover is wheeling and dealing, throwing his 50th pitch inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second base. There's a shot. Oh, and that's going to get through. And Repo Reeves is going to make the throw into home to hold Vinicio to third base. So runners at first and third now with 2 out. And in steps Testi Astorino. He's 1 for 1 with a double. But Tobias Glover is known as a rally stopper. So Glover throws his first pitch, and it's a roller to Bellamy at third base. He's going to make the throw to Contreras at
That's
first.
Twice we
and
shut him
retire
down.
the side. Yes. So we're going into the bottom of the third. No score. Moonstars 4 hits. Ramblers 1. Maximiliano LeBlanc and Repo Reeves going to face off against Alicia Woodward for the first time. And Swindle Heath, who's 0 for 1. Maximiliano LeBlanc favors the low pitch. LeBlanc is catching for the Ramblers. There's a shot down the first baseline, but Astorino's going to pick it up and make the play himself. So 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Repo Reeves.
Something tells me we got to get that pitch count up, Pete.
I think so.
We're just now getting our last batter in the lineup. First pitch, early swing, foul ball, third base line. 0-1 the count. Late swing, strike 2. 0-2. She got him in a hole real quick. That one in the dirt. Nobody go. Nice trap, Boo Lewis. 1-2 now the count. That one makes its way back in. Sit on the ground. Pepe Vinicio at second base. 1 pump throw to first. 2 up, 2 down again.
Yes, sir. And in steps Swindle Heath. Swindle Heath 0 for 1 today. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. Heath playing left field made a good play to end the inning. First pitch to Heath is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's a line drive to the third baseman. Hackman sticks out his glove and makes the catch. We're going into the top of the fourth. Still no score. Dale Nail, Rusty Bustum, and Windy Wheels all 0 for the day. 0 for 1. Tobias Glover at 52 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 4 hits. So this one's a real rope-a-dope here. Dale Nail, neutral and fit, is an ace exterminator. He's 0 for 1 today.
He is right fielder for the championship San Diego Moonstars. Looking for that repeat this season. Facing off against this expansion team. But the good part is they don't know us. So they don't know what to expect. First pitch for strike 0-1 the count. Tobias Glover still got a lot of gas in the tank. He can go another couple innings, I think. 54 pitches, got about a half in there. That one misses. We're even at 1 apiece now. Third pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice rising fastball in there. 1-2 again. He's got him in hole. This is a familiar position for Glover, who likes to get him at a 1-2 count. He's looking fit. He's got 3 innings pitched. Fouls that one into his own dugout, or near it. Does Dale Nail. We know Dale for years. We've seen Dale play. Oh, there's a hard one. Running back to get that's Repo Reeves at right field. He catches that in the far grass. The fans gasp at that. A little bit of Rusty Bustum, first baseman, known mostly for his stuff, his contact hitting. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He's a DH. Right-hand batter's box for the San Diego Moonstars. Glover's taking his time, getting the right signal. It's a strike, as the ump calls it. 0-1 the count here. Beautiful afternoon in Dallas, Texas. The state happy to have this new team to cheer for. There's a hard hit to deep left field. Swindle Heath going back to the wall. Makes the grab at the warning track, Pete. Wow.
Yes, sir.
That was close.
Oh.
Windy Wheels, B-ranked center fielder 0 for 1 on the day. He's an easy target for this elite cut finger pitcher. In there for a strike, 0-1 the count. He's in his office on the mound there, Pete. Throwing his 61st pitch coming up next here. The top of the fourth. That's a little bouncer off the ground to Spray Bellamy at third base. 1 pump throw to first. We're out of the fourth. The top of it.
Yes, sir. Going into the bottom of the fourth, still no score. Moonstars out hitting the Ramblers 4-1. Spray Bellamy 0 for 1. Corbin Hirta 0 for 1. And Kid Paul 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Woodrow at 30 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 1 hit. Only 30 pitches in 3 innings. Spray Bellamy is neutral and fit.
There they are. Look at all those Texas interchanges back there in the outfield. How'd you like to be in the 4th deck in this stadium, Pete? First one swinging miss, strike 1. Lisa Woodrow looking good for the Moonstars. There's a hard liner on the ground. Oh, and Pepe Vinicio grabs it, a diving grab at second base. Wow, they're showing they're a championship team, Pete.
Yes, they are. So 1 out. Corbin Hirta stepping in. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today. Nobody on, 1 out. First pitch to Huerta's low, ball 1. That one's popped up foul, out of play behind the backstop. There's a pop fly into left field. The left fielder's calling for it. Gustafson will make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Kid Paul.
He was swinging for the fences. Pete Kid Paulo for 1 on the day. And he's facing one of the best pitchers in the league. Late swing on the ground. Pepe Venetia is going to clean that up. 1 pump throw to first, 2 pump throw. 3 up, 3 down again.
Yes, sir. We're going into the top of the 5th. It's still no score. Boo Lewis 0 for 1. Pepe Venetia 1 for 1 with a double. And Gustav Gustafsson 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Glover at 61 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 4 hits. Still no score. Boo Lewis, neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today. He's known as a rally starter. Rally starter, Tom. Be careful here.
Starter?
Glover, be careful.
I'm worried because we're known as a defensive team primarily. We haven't got our offensive team. We haven't got the offense going. It's just a matter of time before they hit us.
Yes, sir. Count is evened up very quickly. 1 ball, 1 strike. We need to get the pitch count up on Woodrow. That's for sure. That's going to sneak through into the outfield. Kid Paul will pick it up and make the throw in. So Boo Lewis with a single to start the 5th inning. Pepe Venetia, neutral and fit. 1 for 1 with a double today. So 1 on with no outs. Boo Lewis does not have a lot of speed at first base. And what happened? Oh, uh-oh. What's going on?
I don't know. That was you.
I'm trying to go in for a bunt, and all right, here we go. 1 on, nobody out. Strike 1. First pitch. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Pepe Venetia. That's in there for called strike. Venetia now behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's in there for a ball. That'll even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I don't know what I'm saying. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 down goes Pepe Venetia. Another K for Tobias Glover against a good hitter. So Gustav Gustafsson steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. He's an RBI 0 and a fastball hitter. So with 1 out and Boo Lewis standing at first base, Gustav Gustafsson gets a cut. He'll foul that back into the crowd along the first baseline. Strike 1. He fouls that straight back into the backstop. So very quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. There's a roller. Murillo's going to pick it up, make the throw to second. And he throws the ball into the stands. So Gustav goes to second. 1 out, and Nance Toole stepping in. She's 1 for 2 with a single. She's a stealer and a utility player. I can't believe that.
I thought we had that double play.
Me too. It's a lot harder to turn double plays in this game. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Now it's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Nance Tools, the shortstop. Nance Tools 0 for 1 today with a stolen base. He fouls that one back over the backstop. So she's behind in the count 1 and 2. And there's going to be a blooper to Kid Paul in center field. He's going to make the throw in to home. Hold everybody up. Runners at first and third with 2 outs. Herbert Hackman stepping in. He's 1 for 2 with a single. He's known as a big hack. Tobias Glover throwing his 77th pitch. In there for a ball 1. Glover is locked in. Throw over to first, and the runner is back. Nance Tools at first base is known as a stealer. Herbert Hackman does not have a lot of speed. That's in there for a called strike. The count evened up on Herbert Hackman, the Moonstar third baseman. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Allen's fouled off. And now Hackman finds himself behind in the count 1 and 2. Glover steps off the rubber and the runners are back. 2 of 3 total pitcher disengagement limit. There's a roller, but that'll be foul along the third baseline. Hackman stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and third. No score. I don't know if I believe that, but that was thought it was a little low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's another foul ball along the first baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Top of the 5th, no score.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Herbert Hackman, and once again, Tobias Glover comes through big. We're going into the bottom of the 5th, still no score. Moonstars, no runs, 6 hits. Ramblers, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. Marcus Murillo, no McLean, and John Contreras going to come up. No McLean, 1 for 1 today. Marcus Murillo's neutral, and Fitty's 0 for 1 today. Going to face off against Alicia Woodrow, who's throwing 36 pitches. First pitch is inside, ball 1. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Murillo. That's outside, ball 3. 3 straight balls to Marcus Murillo. That's an if called strike. Strike 1. That's an if called strike. Strike 2. Full count now. 3-2 to Marcus Murillo. That's low, ball 4, and Alicia Woodrow throwing a pit on the field. So 1 out with no outs, and in steps no McLean.
Made him throw 6 pitches. No McLean, 1 for 1 with a single, bat 1,000. Pete got a slower than average runner at first base. 4 innings pitched for Alicia Woodrow. Inside ball. She looks like she's maybe winding her down a little bit. That one's in her strike. A lot knotted up now, 1 apiece. There's her second strike again. Got him a hole. 1-2. Late swing on the ground to Nance Tools. That's the double play ball. Over to second, back to first. Wipes out all that good work.
Yes, sir. John Contreras, neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. Nobody on, 2 outs.
Strike.
Really?
First pitch to Contreras is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's a low, ball 1. And there's a roller to the third baseman. Hackman, he'll pick it up, double pump, make the throw to Ostorino across the field for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 6th. Still no score. Testi Ostoroni, 1 for 2 with a double. Dale Nail, 0 for 2, and Rusty Bustum, 0 for 2. Glover at 83 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits.
This is going to be tough. I don't know if how much longer Glover can go. Testi Ostorini, first baseman, 1 for 2 with a double, 500. He's got some stamina still. Ostorini injury prone. What's that?
I was going to say, I was hoping we can get him through this inning.
Yeah, maybe he goes quickly. We'll see how it happens here. With fouls back up. Souvenir, first base line, 0-1 the count. Fans happy to get a souvenir. That one's misses a little bit low. Now we're even at 1 apiece. The rally stopper against the injury prone. Hard foul back off the wall. 1-2. He's got him into the hole. A little pressure here. Got a double earlier in the game, did Ostorini. But having trouble locking in on this one. Fouls that back, still 1-2. Fooled him on the inside corner there. No swing, strikeout. He gets a look. Ostorini. Dale Nail, C+ ranked right fielder, 0 for 2 on the day, and it's concerning because he's a good contact hitter. So he could turn things around quick. 89th pitch, Rob Glover, or I'm sorry, not Rob Glover. Tobias Glover ends up with a strikeout. He's going to throw his 90th pitch, still hanging in there as far as his stamina goes. He's in good shape in the offseason. Slider misses just outside. Knots things up at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. Make that 2 balls, 1 strike. That came a little bit high, no swing. Is a veteran hitter, Dale Nail. And he doesn't follow that one either. 3-1. Now you got a hitter's pitch to the Moonstar right fielder. That one's right in there. It's hit hard, but mostly high. The kid Paul running up makes that grab. Was calling it well before he was really there. Gets that second up. Rusty Bustum also 0 for 2. Also a good contact hitter. So, boy, if we could put these guys away here, Pete, that's unexpectedly good defense for this Texas team. First pitch inside, strike 1, 0 on the count. Tobias Glover looking great on the mound thus far. His slider misses a little bit low there. He makes an adjustment. Knotted up at 1 apiece. Popped up. John Contreras is waving that off. He takes a few steps to his right, grabs that ball for 3rd out. Pete, good defense by these Texas Ramblers.
Yes, sir, and some good pitching from Tobias Glover, to be honest. Maximiliano LeBlanc, 0 for 1. Repo Reeves, 0 for 1. Swindle, he's 0 for 2. Alicia Woodrow at 49 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, and giving up 1 hit. I think that's it. I think we got to get to her. We got to get that pitch count up. Maximiliano LeBlanc, neutral, and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He favors that low pitch, Tommy.
Oh, he loves that low pitch. Can't stop talking about it. First pitch by Alicia's low, and it's past the mound, and he's going to get on. Pete Maximiliano Bach and another hit. Let's see if the Ramblers can convert on this like they did in the preseason.
Yes, sir. Repo Reeves, neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. 1 on with no outs. The pressure is up on Alicia Woodrow, who's throwing her 51st pitch in the bottom of the 6th. That's ripped foul along the third baseline. Not a lot of speed over at first base. That one's popped up into left field. The left fielder is there calling for it. Gustafson will make the catch for the first out. So 1 out and 1 on. And then steps Heath.
We had an opportunity for strategy. We could have pinch run for what's his face and bunted, got him to second base, but now we got 1 out. We got slow runner at first base. Okay. Reaper Reeves at the plate. Oh, instead, he makes great contact going over the right field wall, Pete. First home run of the season, and the Texas Ramblers are on the board. It's a one over the right field wall, 391 feet. It's Heath's first home run and second RBI of the season. He's the first Texas Rambler to hit a home run in this park, Pete.
Yes, sir. Spray Bellamy now stepping in neutral and fit 0 for 2. These two like to go back-to-back in the preseason. Let's see what happens here.
Very next pitch. Oh, no. Okay.
That's low ball 1. Bellamy likes the outside pitch. That's in there for a called strike. He's also a big hack. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases empty. That one's low ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Spray Bellamy. There's a roller to the shortstop, Nance Toole. She'll pick it up and make the throw to Ostorino at first for the out. Corbin Hjorta now stepping in. He's neutral and fit.
0 for 2 on the day, and a good contact here with Ruben Power, too. So he'd like to get one of his own. Huerta got a lot of fans here in Texas. First pitch races in there for strike on 1. Swings at a bad pitch, foul ball in his own dugout. The Rambler fans clapping for him. There, he gets a hold of it, just gets it outside the bat, pops it up right field, waving that off is Dale Nail, who's going to grab it for the third out.
Yes, sir, but we're going into the top of the second. Your Ramblers are up by 2 to nothing. Windy Wheels 0 for 2, Boo Lewis 1 for 2, and Pepe Benicio 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Glover at 96 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits. Windy Wheels is neutral and fit. He's an easy target sprinter who's 0 for 2 on the day. Windy Wheels is playing center field.
96. I think we're going to go with the reliever at this point, right?
I would agree. At 96 pitches, yeah, I wouldn't want to give it up.
Let's see here.
So we're going a little bit long relief here in the top of the 7th. Tobias Glover pitched his heart out here in this first game in the Corral, going 6 innings, giving up 6 hits, racking up 4 Ks, and throwing 96 pitches. Dana Yuppers is going to come in and take over duty for Tobias Glover. She's going to try and nail this down. She's got poor velocity, poor jump, but she's got good accuracy. She's neutral and fit. She's got easy jumps, and she gets, although she's crossed up, which means the catcher tends to get crossed up and can bobble the ball more frequently. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. So now taking over duty in the 7th, Dana Yuppers.
And she's got nice bright orange socks.
Yes, sir. First pitch from Yuppers is in there for a called strike, strike 1. Yuppers facing off against Windy Wheels. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Windy Wheels. Top of the 7th, nobody on, nobody out. Ramblers leading by 2. That's in there for a strike. As the umpire said, strike, strike, strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a shot. That's going to get into center field. Kid Paul's going to make a play on that one. Pick it up and throw it in quickly to No McLean. Boo Lewis, the catcher, steps in. He's a rally starter. He's 1 for 2 with a single. So with 1 on and no outs, a lot of speed at second base. Throw over to first, and the runner's back. So 1 on with no outs. Ramblers hold on to a 2-run lead. Dana Yuppers looking to first pitch strike to Boo Lewis. Pitch out and the throw.
Oh, come on. We even did the pitch out.
Yeah, we did. And I had the button. As soon as I heard the sound, I hit the button.
Yay.
But he steals second. So 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in it for a called strike. Boo Lewis now behind the count. 1-2. Runner at second base. And there's a roller to Contreras, and he'll step at first for the out, 1 out. And then steps Pepe Vinicio. He's 1 for 2 with a double. He's neutral and fit.
And he's taking a seat.
Although, yeah, they're gonna sit him down. They're gonna bring in Clubber Buff. Clubber Buff is neutral and fit. He's got better than average power, but less than average ability to connect, less than average speed on the base pass. He's known as a little hack. So Clubber Buff taking over hitting duty for Pepe Vinicio. So 1 out, 1 on, runner at third base. Ramblers with a 2-0 lead. First pitch.
All right.
Look the runner back
Way
to
to cover
third. Throw to first for the second out. So 2 outs, and then steps Gustafson. Neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 today. He's an RBI 0 and a fastball hitter. They're going to sit him down, and they're going to bring in Clyde Oliver, Tom. Clyde Oliver is neutral and fit. He's pinch perfect. So in a pinch hitting role, all of his stats are elevated. He's about a little bit better than average power, a good connect, good ability to connect, but poor speed on the base pass. So with 2 outs and a runner at third base, they're going to bring in Clyde Oliver for pinch hitting duties. First pitch to Oliver is in there for a called strike, strike 1. Allen's low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Dana Yuppers facing off against Clyde Oliver. There's a roller, and that's going to get to the shortstop.
Yes.
He's going to make the throw to first base for the 3rd out, and we're going into the bottom of the bottom of the 7th. It's still 2-0 Ramblers. Kid Paul 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Marcus Murillo 0 for 1 with a walk, and Noah McLean 1 for 2. Alicia Woodrow at 60 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, and giving up 3 hits. Her ERA is up to a 3.0. Kid Paul 0 for 2 today.
Now in the game, Elijah Gobelson.
All right, Clubber, do you want to take this? Or?
Yeah, Clubber Buff's going to come in or he's going to go out. Elijah Gobelson's coming in. C-ranked shortstop is going to pinch. Oh no, he's not pinch hitting. He's going to be in shortstop, right? Clubber Buff is catcher. I don't understand. Second base. I'm sorry, the switch is at second base. Elijah Gobelson, shortstop / infielder. Gobelson, I'm sorry. Just got to get used to where everything's at on the screen. He's neutral fit, new fielder. He's got a good arm there. He's okay fielder. It's mostly for his arm. They want to gun anybody else down who's trying to come home.
Yes, sir.
Wants that one again.
All right, 1 ball, 1 strike to Kid Paul. Allen's high ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike. Alicia Woodrow looking like she's starting to struggle here. That catches the outside corner. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one's low ball 4, and Alicia Woodrow walks the leadoff batter. 1 on with no outs. In steps Marcus Murillo.
She throws some great pitches, but she's not consistent at this late game. So I think we got that pitch count up pretty good on her. First pitch in there for strike. There it goes for second base. The throw is going to be in. Oh, she drops it. Nance Tools of all people drops it. All 2, and they got 2-1 count. The Ramblers looking to get more runs. That's going to be caught in center field. He's going to have to come back to second base. It's not going to be there in time enough to take another. But it's only 1 out though, Pete.
Yes, sir. 1 out with 1 on, and then steps Noah McLean. He's tense but fit. 1 for 2 with a single. Got a runner in scoring position at second base.
We got another shortstop or someone to play infield.
Alicia Woodrow at 70 pitches.
We got nobody who
in a third, giving up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, and 2 walks.
Yeah, we got no one who could cover. Who could cover him? Okay, never mind.
All right, so Noah McLean steps in.
Oh,
Lifts that one.
Oh, okay. They get him. They force him at first, but the runner's still in second scoring position.
He knocked the ball down, but he was unsure. That was just a bad.
John Contreras, first baseman up. I didn't see what he was. He's 0 for 2. First one's a ball. Pressure way up now. Second one's also a ball. Again, he got in her head a little bit. He got a runner in scoring position again. That one's in there.
Nope.
But it's
Damn
a
it.
liner on the ground. The first baseman, Osteroni's going to pick it up, run it down himself. 3 down.
Los Idiotas is live on AM 910.
Did you hear that?
And boy, they are really living up to their name.
Sorry.
That's okay. You need to pause?
Now batting, this is
No, I'm all right.
number
Okay.
12, Nance Jules.
All right, so Nance Jules is batting
2 for 3 with 2 singles.
stuff and things. All the stuff and things are there.
Yuppers, not on paper, not a real solid pitcher, but she had a good first inning of performance in the last inning. We're hoping to get another one from her before we bring the closer out in the 9th. So we just need Dana Yuppers to perform one more time. Unfortunately, she's going against Nance Tools, and she's really taking her time on getting that. There she goes. Take your time, Nancy. First one's Dana against Nancy. The first one's in there. Check swing, strike 1. 0 on the count. 2-0 Ramblers here in the top of the 8th. San Diego out hitting us on the day. Checks on that one, but it's a ball. Now we're knotted up at 1 apiece. Danny Uppers winding up again. Release. That one's a hard hit, but it's foul, and it's going to drift into the seats. Souvenir. That's a lucky fan who gets a Nance Tools souvenir. 16th pitch by Danny Uppers coming up right now. Oh, nice breaking pitch outside. She reaches out and hits. Yuppers doesn't have the velocity or chunk, but she really's got accuracy. She puts it right where she wants it. Spray Bellamy's going to pick that up to his right. Turn one, pump throw to his left, and gun down Nance Tools at first base. 1 up, 1 down. That brings in Herbie Hackman, the third baseman. B-minus rank, 1 for 3 with a single. 333 on the day and the season. And Danny Yuppers is going to throw her 18th pitch to him right here. Rising fastball misses high. 1-0 the count. Right now, the Ramblers in a good spot to try and close this thing out against last year's champs, but you never want to count them out. That one's outside, low. 1-1-1. Ooh, hard late swing foul off the wall. 1-2 now. She's got him a whole pressure up. Fans standing up, clapping for her. Give him a little Texas salute. Oh, that one misses on the inside. Got a lot of Cowboys made the trip in here today. Oh, reaches out, fouls that back off the wall. A lot of oilmen, too. 2-2 now. Oh, inside corner does not chase. Now you got 3-2 full count to a dangerous power hitter. So, don't want to throw him the home run pitch. He's got a mean look on his face. Oh, hard line into his own dugout. Watch out, Moonstars. 3-2-1. Oh, fouls that back off the net. Still 3-2-1. Moonstars looking to put something on the board here in Texas in their first 4 innings. Oh, it's just outside, and she walks Herbie Hackman. I think that's the first walk of the game for us. Testy Osterini, 1 for 3, the double. Angry, pressure sky through the roof. He's a power hitter. Got a slow runner at first base. You don't have to worry about the steal, I don't think. Catcher's got a fine enough arm. Or it's a little high on that first one. It's ball 1, 1-0 the count. Second pitch in there for a strike. We're even up at 1 apiece to Osterini. Yuppers closing in on her 30th pitch. We just need her to get out of this inning. Got 1 out. A double play would be real nice. Throws that breaking pitch, hoping to ground it. He doesn't swing. It's a ball. 2-1. Fouled back. Souvenir back by us. A lot of happy fans. 2-2. Could she get him to chase? Fouls it back off again off the net. Almost up here by the booth. Still 2-2. Reaches out. No McLean. Jumps. Gets it. Goes back to first base. Hold the runner up. It was a diving grab at shortstop by No McLean. Otherwise, that was going to get out. And then we're going to get to second, third. And here comes Dale Nail, the ace exterminator. 0 for 3 with the pressure to the roof. He's a good contact hitter. Yuppers goes right at him with a strike. 0 on the count. She's going to earn herself a nice shower after this. She can just get past this tough hitter. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, home run to be devastating. 0-2 the count. High fastball. It's a little too up. He never thought about it. 1-2 the count. Oh, hard foul ball into the Ramblers dugout. Still. Oh, that rising fastball just missed it. 2-2-2. It's the first time this season. Oh, outside corner. He doesn't chase. And now it's locked up full apiece. 3-2-2. Top of the 8th. Runner at first base. He goes the run and a strikeout. Strikes him out and ends the side. Way to go, Danny. The ump embellishes.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. It's still Ramblers 2, Moonstars, nothing. Maximiliano LeBlanc, 1 for 2. Repo Reeves, 0 for 2. And Swindle Heath, 1 for 3 with a home run. Alicia Woodrow at 74 pitches. Giving up, racked up 1 strikeout. 1 for 2 with a single is Maximiliano LeBlanc. He's neutral and fitting. He favors the low pitch. Alicia Woodrow throwing her 75th pitch. Inside for a ball. Ball 1.
Oh,
A swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Maximiliano. Bounce popped up on the infield. The third baseman's calling for it. And Hackman makes the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Repo Reeves.
Repo Reeves hamming it up for a guy who's 0 for 2. You just want to be conservative in your hitting here. He's a good contact hitter. Alicia Woodrow threatening to go the whole game. There's a comeback. She doesn't quite pick it up. Nance Tools barehands it at shortstop and covers for her. Throws it out. 2 down.
Wendell Heath, the hero of the day, neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs. He favors the outside pitch. She's a big hack. Alicia Woodrow throwing the 78th pitch. It's racked foul along first base line. Strike 1. That one's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Swindle Heath. There's a roller to the first baseman, Pesti Ostaroni. He'll take it himself for 3 up, 3 down. Would have been nice to get a couple there, but we're going into the top of the 9th. There's 2 runs on 3 hits with an error. The Moonstars, no runs on 7 hits. Rusty Bustum, 0 for 3. Windy Wheels, 1 for 3. Boo Lewis, 1 for 3. Yepers at 39 pitches with 1 strikeout.
Number 27.
Rusty Bustum, neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 today. Dana Yepers going to take a seat. Looks like they're going to the mound. Yepers again, a great pitching outing for her. They're going to bring in the closing pitcher, Twist Gutierrez. Twist Gutierrez with average velocity, good junk, but poor accuracy. He's surrounded. He throws right. He's got a 4-seam fastball and a curveball. Neutral and fit. So taking over for Dana Yepers, Twist Gutierrez is going to try and close this one out. Top of the 9th, nobody on, nobody out. First pitch from Gutierrez is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Rusty Bustum 0 for 3 today. That one's a low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Rusty Bustum, the designated hitter. There's a shot. And that's get over the leaping.
Oh
No. Oh.
Way back in the corner.
Way back in the corner. He picks up Bustum with a double. Jeez. The leadoff double in the top of the 9th. Windy Wheels neutral and Vinny's an easy target sprinter. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Not a lot of speed at second base. Gutierrez. First pitch fouled straight back. Strike 1. Twist Gutierrez's accuracy is up. There's a roller, and that's going to get to Marcus Murillo. Is going to pick up and not be able to make the throw in time. So runners at first and third with no outs. In steps Boo Lewis, who's a rally starter. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Come on, man. Throw over to first. And Gutierrez was able to dig it out of the dirt. A lot of speed at first base. Not a lot at third base. First pitch to Boo Lewis is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for a call, second strike, and very quickly Boo Lewis is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 on with no outs in the top of the 9th. The Ramblers with a 2-0 lead. That one's fouled off. Lewis able to get just enough of it to push it foul along the first baseline. And the throw.
Come on.
And still not in time. So runners now at second and third with no outs in the top of the 9th.
I thought it was a strike.
That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Boo Lewis. That one's fouled straight back. And Gutierrez up to 11th, make it 12 pitches. And there's a shot out into center field. And the throw is in. But 1 run will score, making it 2-1 in the top of the 9th with 1 out. Runner at third base, and in steps Elijah Gobelson. Gobelson is neutral and fit. This is his first time up today. Runner on third with only 1 out.
This is a little scary.
Second base.
Oh, come on.
First pitch to Gobbleson is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Allen's high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Oh, what?
How
Right
does
to his
he miss
face.
it? Yeah, I know. It was right to him. I don't know how he missed it either. I don't know. If there was another way to play that, you tell me, because I thought it was right there.
Oh, crap.
All right, so the score is tie now, 2-2. Runner at second base with only 1 out. In steps Clyde Oliver. He's 0 for 1 today. He's pinch perfect. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Oh, crap. I got glitches.
That's in there for a called second strike, and now Oliver finds himself behind in the count. 2 strikes and 1 ball. There's a roller to McLean. He'll make the throw to first base for the second out. So 2 outs with a runner at third, and in steps Nance Tools. Although, again, I don't know how to play that because he was off at the pitch. Nance Tools singles. We still got a bat. Okay, top of the 9th, 2 outs. And there's a roller to McLean. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to first base for the third out, and we're going to head into the bottom of the 9th. It is now tie ball game, 2-2. Moonstars 2 runs on 10 hits. Ramblers 2 runs on 3 hits with an error. Spray Bellamy 0 for 3. Corbin Hirta 0 for 3. And Kid Paul 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Alicia Woodrow's at 81 pitches and still pitching. Spray Bellamy 0 for 3 today. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack.
All right, these guys need to get on the board. They're both 0 for 3 and the pressure way up. Oh, he does. Is it the game winner? It's going deep. It's going deep. It's to the wall. It's over. Oh, Spray Bellamy wins the game. 1 swing of the bat. Now, the first pitch, that shows them for trying to keep him the full game. It's his first home run, first RBI of the season, and it's the game winner, Pete.
Yes, sir. And Ramblers take the first one at home.
Oh, my gosh. Wow, they earned that. Boy, they had that 2-run lead, gave it up in the bottom of the 9th, almost to lose the whole thing. But a guy who was 0 for 3 who should not have been stood up and said, that's it. Texas deserves this first win. Pow! Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so, wow. No scoring until the 6th inning. The Ramblers get that 2, like I said. The Moonstars get 2 back in the top of the 9th, but the Spray Bellamy hits that run over the right field wall for the home run, winning 3. We got 3 runs on just 4 hits.
Yeah.
For an offensive team, we didn't play that offensively, although the Moonstars are a very good defensive team as well.
They are, and Alicia Woodrow was pitching very well.
Yes, she was. And 1 error as well. The Moonstars get 2 runs off of 10 hits. Boy, yeah, they out-clobbered us. For the Moonstars, Gustafson goes 0 for 3. Not good with the strikeout. Oliver comes in, goes 0 for 2 as a sub. Not good. Nance Tools, 2 for 5. Not a bad outing. 400 on the season. She doesn't score any points, though. Herbie Hackman, 1 for 3. Gets walked once, gets a strikeout. Osterini, 1 for 4. He gets a strikeout as well. Dale Nail, 0 for 4. Not a good day with a strikeout. That's not something you expect from Dale Nail. Rusty Buston, 1 for 4 with a run. And then Windy Wheels, the big winner of the day, 2 for 4 with a run. 500 on the day. He might be one of the players of the game. Boo Lewis, 1 for 3 with an RBI. No, Boo Lewis will be up there because he got an RBI. 1 for 3 with an RBI. Pepe Vinicio, 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Clubber Buff, 0 for 1. And Elijah Gobbleson, 1 for 1.
With an RBI. And then there for the Ramblers, Swindle Heath. He goes 1 for 4, scored a run. He hits a home run, scores a run, and he racks up 2 RBIs. Spray Bellamy goes 1 for 4. He hit a home run. He scored a run, and he accounted for an RBI. Corbin Hirta goes 0 for 3. Kid Paul 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Marcus Murillo goes 0 for 2 with a walk. No McLean, 1 for 3. John Contreras John Contreras, 0 for 3, uncharacteristically. You got who's
Maximiliano LeBlanc.
Maximilian, that's right. How do you forget that? Maximiliano LeBlanc goes 1 for 3, scored a run, and then Repo Reeves 0 for 3.
Yeah, as well. Pitching, Alicia Woodrow gets the loss. Doesn't quite get the called game because we ended it for her. She didn't get to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, eight innings pitched. Gives up just 4 hits, 3 earned runs, walks 2 batters, gets a strikeout, gives up 2 home runs. It's a good outing. 338, but she's 0-1 on the season. Last year's champs take a loss in their first game.
I think personally, the Moonstars lost it when they let her come out and pitch the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah.
She was up in the 80. I mean, she had thrown over 80 pitches. You know.
Yeah.
For the Ramblers, Tobias Glover comes out, pitches 6 innings, gives up 6 hits, and racks up 4 Ks. Dana Yepers came out, pitched 2 innings in relief. She gave up only 1 hit. She walked 1 and struck out 1. And of course, Gutierrez, I can't remember his name. Twist, that's right. Twist Gutierrez gets the win, but get this. He pitched 1 inning, gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs. His ERA is 18, and he gets the win.
The 1-0 record winning on Twisty.
There you go. However, hey, whatever gets the W, that's what you do. So, yeah, let's hopefully he'll be able to bring his ERA down.
Yeah.
But he's tough. Like I say, even when in the preseason, he struggled. We may want to take a look at a closer.
Look at the book. All right, players of the game, Pete.
First player of the game, Tobias Glover, B- starting pitcher. Went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits and struck out 4. So a really good outing for Tobias Glover, who doesn't get a lot of credit, but he's a pretty good, solid pitcher.
Yeah, first number 1 player of the game for the Ramblers, and it's our starting pitcher. That's a good thing. Just for a team that's not really going to be known for its pitching, I don't think. Swindle Heath, second star of the game, A- ranked left fielder. One of the best players on the team anyway. Second star, but he only goes 1 for 4 today, but it's an important one. He got a home run, 2 RBIs, as a 2-run home run. That's what put us out in front, got the momentum going, scored the run as well.
Yes, sir. And then the third star of the game, Spray Bellamy. Third star, he went 1 for 4 as well with a home run and an RBI, and he scored a run. Basically, these are the same 3 stars of the game as the first preseason game.
Yeah, and so far every game we've seen one of our guys hit a home run, so we can punch that ball deep.
Yes, we can.
All right. What about this year? Ooh.
Tommy G, 1 hit, 1 great catch, 1 stolen base, and 3 strikeouts for a contribution of 45%. Pete J with 3 hits, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, a great catch, 2 strikeouts, and a contribution of 55%.
A no bean batter?
It's early. It's
nice.
I've got to establish a rival.
Yeah, nicely played, my man. Nicely played. Oh boy. Well,
Thank you, sir.
All right, so a quick post-game show because we're gonna do a series, the travel series. I think it's called the travel series. I think. Catch that if you want to talk between game stuff. But we got a player. Let's see here. Player loyalty and manager moments. So I got it right. I don't know if that means we're gonna have something here. Okay, we got a manager moment. A couple players are feeling blue about not seeing action today, but you are late for your bagpipes lesson. Who do you not have time to comfort?
Reliable, loyalty 74, Daily Lungcaster. He's about to 20 on loyalty.
Yeah. Well, he's left fielder. He's backing up one of our best guys. He's upset he didn't get to play.
I think so.
I'd say I'd lean towards Bohr. What do you think?
Ooh. I haven't seen Bohr pitch yet. So I guess
I think
so,
he's our best
right?
pitcher. Yeah.
You were saying. Yeah.
Live Lancaster. All right. Well, okay. All right. Bohr liable. Let's see there. Wait. What?
He went down by 20.
I thought we comforted him.
Oh, you chose the one you weren't going to comfort.
Oh, that's stupid. It's like a negative?
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Because I think it said which one will you not be able to comfort.
Oh, it's like they tripped me up, the bastards. Like, okay, you're a reliever. Okay, so essentially we said you're a reliever. We'll put you in when we put you in.
It's like an SAT.
But so I like that. I like that aspect. But 20? It's like a fifth of your overall happiness because you didn't get to play in a game. It's a bit heavy-handed if you ask me.
Oh man, we got a lot.
Yeah, so there's 10 CPU.
A lot of development. Did you see it?
Not yet. No, hold on.
Oh, okay.
So who do we play next? The Swordfish. They don't play in this first one, so we could also simulate those. 'Cause I'd like to have something ready for them before we take off. Okay, player development. Let's start at the start.
Okay.
I'll start off there. We got player development available. Target practice for the 29-year-old. How does it not say his name? Oh, Leland Bull. Leland Bull target practice. He had added 1 to his accuracy, his velocity, 10% chance of a bonus. It would cost us $386,000. We have all this money.
Okay.
So, oops, I'm sorry. Go ahead. From him, what you got?
I got player development is available for hormones. Maximiliano LeBlanc is raring to take on a new training regimen, which includes hormones, obviously. He will get +4 speed, -1 power, 25% chance of a bonus of +4 speed, 15% chance to gain choker. Yeah, I'd want to spend money on that.
22.
Although he could get a +8 to his speed, which I don't think he's very fast anyway, so I don't know if that's wild.
Well, let's take a look at that. Jeff Benson decided to stop throwing so hard. 30-year-old starting pitcher. He hasn't even thrown a game yet. His velocity goes from 15 to 12. He's a D+ ranked. This is our starter.
Yeah. More reliable. Better get off the bench in the next game. He's tired of being on the bench. His loyalty fell by 20. His new loyalty is 54. And I think that makes him the lowest.
Yeah, he is the most. He's a prima donna. That's what I'm learning there. All right, let's simulate these other games. Give you the scores around the league because none of them are the team that we play next, and that way it'll set us up for the Swordfish. So, Pete, why don't you start it off? Things start off with the Herbivores. We're out in New York at the Wide Loads. How'd it go?
The Wide Loads took an early lead. They were able to hold on and win 3-2.
Philadelphia Platypi had the Nemesis in Hawaii, and it goes deep. Oh, and the Platypi take up 6-5 late.
Heaters travel to take on the Blowfish, and it's going to be the Heaters all day, 9-3.
Did not expect that. Wild Pigs in St. Louis and the Sirloins should be close, but the Wild Pigs take them 5-1.
Hot Corners taking on the Sawteeth, and it's the Sawteeth going away 7-2.
Freebooters of the Michigan Moose, all Michigan Moose to start and end 6-3.
Beowulfs taking on the Wax Bills. It's a back and forth battle, and ultimately Wax Bills 8-6.
Buzzards at the Grapplers in Tampa Bay, first game. Buzzards win 8-1.
The Wildcats taking on the Crocs, and the Crocs win that one.
Big win for Chicago. Jacks at the Lockhorns in Colorado, and the Baltimore Jacks win 5-3. Tell us where we are, Pete.
All right, I'm going to tell you where we are. We're right now in the Liberty Conference, Tommy. Eastern Division, the Jacks, Platypi, and Wide Loads are all tied up at the top with a record of 1-0. And the Swordfish are the only ones outside looking in with a record of 0-1.
All right, our Central Division, it's the Michigan Moose out in front. It's us, the Michigan Moose, and the Chicago Crocs, all 1-0 on the season. The run differential goes to the Michigan Moose, who have a +3. Crocs have a +2. We have a +1. The Atlanta Wildcats are at the bottom with their first loss, 0-1.
Yes, sir. Down in the Western Division, the Overdogs and the Sawteeth have a stranglehold on first place. Overdogs with a +6 run differential, with the Sawteeth at a +5. The Nemesis and the Herbivores find themselves bridesmaids and sitting on the outside looking in. They both have a -1 run differential right now, Tom.
Way to go, doggies. In the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, it's the New York Wild Pigs and, get this, the Montreal Wax Bills out in front. Both teams winning their first game. The Wild Pigs had a better run differential, so they got the top mark at +4 against the +2. The Fort Lauderdale Freebooters and the Tampa Bay Grapplers, both Florida teams, dropped their first game by a 3 and a 7 run difference.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters, the only team undefeated in the Plains Division. They're 1-0 with a +6 run differential. The Lockhorns, Sirloins, and Hot Corners have all dropped their first game. The Hot Corners with the worst run differential in the division with a -5. Sirloin's not too far behind with a -4, and then the Lockhorns with a -2.
In the Pacific Division, the opposite started with both Mexican teams get their first win. The Guadalajara Buzzards take the first one 1-0 with a +7 run differential. The
League best.
Yeah. The last year's champs, the Moonstars, our old Bee-Wolves, and the LA Blowfish, perennial playoff teams, they all dropped their first game. The Blowfish lost by 6 runs.
Yeah. Bee-Wolves are in there, though, -2.
They are. All right, so then we're going to grab a flight in a few days, go down to San Juan, Puerto Rico to face the Swordfish, Pete. If you want to join us for some of our chat on that, catch us on our flight news series, the travel series. You'll see the what's it called? Playlist on Tommy G's Gaming Channel.
Yes, sir.
All right, so until then, it's been great seeing you, new Texas fans. Way to start off with a win. A lot of firsts today. It's been a joy calling this game. I'm looking forward to calling the next 37.
Yes, sir. 1 down, 37 to go.
All right.
And that just gets us into the second season.
Right. All right, it's great to be here in Texas with y'all. Until next time, we'll see you. This is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here, y'all.